Quick guide on how to deal with Victor. So this fella relies mostly on counter hits in order to make you open up and in order to deal damage to you. On his normal stance he will mostly be doing whiff punishes or counter hit fishing. Need to punish most of this stuff. So this is -16. This is the while standing launcher. Down back 4, which is -16 if I'm not mistaken. -26, never mind. This is -14. What else? So they usually do something like this. Which is -20 unless they are on eat. This is safe. This is also safe. Once he can get some position into you, he will try to engage with like the Perfumer Stance, or he will try to transition into the Lai Stance. So on the Perfumer Stance, it mostly stands to cover distance and to initiate. So it covers a lot of distance and it has options. Let's remove the block all now. Standing block should be fine. So with Perfumer 1, he opens up for mix-ups because he recovers on crouching. So from this he can do the while standing 1, while standing 2. So if you get hit by the Perfumer 1, do not press or you'll get launched. Also, he can recover and do a grab immediately. Like this, not like this, but like this. Also has good mid options. While standing, well, no, while standing my ass. Perfumer 3 goes as a hit engager, and Perfumer 2 also yeah, I'm bad. Positions him into Lai Stance. Victor's main pressure tools come from the Lai Stance. In this stance, if he manages to transition into it, he can apply mix-ups on you. However, while he's in here, he cannot block any attack, but he can parry lows if he inputs a forward, and if he actually gets it, he gets a launch. I'll demonstrate later. The best way to deal with this is actually to stop him from going into it. Lai Stance transitions. So in normal mode there is 2-2-2. Down forward 4-2. Which is this one. Quarter circle forward 2. Other than that there is also manual transition, but it's slow. But if he has some range on you, he can poke you from afar with this. And it's also safe. Perfumer transition. There is one Perfumer transition, which is 2-2. Perfumer 2-2. Gets you into Lai Stance. However, you have to visually confirm it, as it does not say the toilet. I hope I didn't butcher the French. And the follow-ups to deter you from doing that are Perfumer 2-2 1+2, which is -13, and mid. And then there is Perfumer 2-2-1. Not that one. Perfumer 2-2-1, which is a high and -1. So it's gonna do both of them. What you can do is like duck the shot and immediately launch him if you are fast enough. Because he speaks some French and you can always duck it and launch him. If you do not dodge the bullet, you can still launch him, but here it's actually a mix-up. Because you can do the other option, which is the armor move, which is the only move you can do to actually stop you from mashing in there. So, oh, my bad. So I'll take the bullet and try to launch him, and I get slapped instead. So once it gets to this, you have a few options. One of them is to sidestep left, and you dodge it, or you can do a low. It has to be faster than 16 if I'm not mistaken. Moment. So you can do this, which is down 4, which is a -16. Yes, indeed. Which will stop his armor move. Doing the low, he can actually do a parry like this on distance. So if he does forward, the parry slows automatically. Not automatically, but yeah. Let me try and set this up. Probably better on punishment and set down 4. Alright. So right now I'm gonna transition and fail to parry. Okay, and you get the launcher if you actually manage to parry a low with it. Not automatic, you need to manually get it. To deal with the side steps, he has Lai Stance down 1+2. This will track side walks on both directions. So let me catch left side and right side. No, don't. Okay. So you can actually, that's the only move that will actually catch sidewalks. So if you just make a sidestep, this down 2 will actually catch you and make you guess another mix-up. In order to avoid that, we can sidewalk and duck and hopefully get all the mixes. If you are not really close range, this 2 will clip you. Lai Stance 2 will clip you. Like if I make him do it, it should be this one. Play. Okay, if you are really close. Okay, I failed. 1 should be enough, but if you are not nearly range, it will clip you. We have every option here. I mean, the most used ones and the ones that cover the other weaknesses. So right now I'm going to take out the armor move. Whatever it does, I should be able to launch. Yeah, not that one. As long as you block bullet. Because if you take it, you should not have enough frames to launch everything. I blocked. Can still launch most of the things, I guess. Oops, I blocked. This one you cannot. But yeah, you get the idea. So in order for him to start doing the armor move, you launch him. He starts doing the armor move, you can sidestep. This one is the one that covers the sidestep. Right now I should be able to dodge everything if I sidestep. And you are close enough, and you block the dodge, the bullet. Otherwise you need to mash or not mash. Alright, now if he sees that you are doing the side steps, he will start doing something else. I'll leave in the armor move, so everything should actually win against the low kick. I mean, the low kick should win against everything. Okay, I don't usually play this character. So the low kick should win against everything except if he does the parry, but for that he needs to actually react. It even wins against the other one anyway. So you get the idea. You just rotate. Keep them guessing instead of you being the one taking the mix-ups. Victor in hit. What do you have to take into consideration? So while in hit, he has this amazing tool that lets him get a 50-50 on you, and you have literally to make a fucking guess. So, down back 1+2, it gets you into Lai Stance with +6. So, the opponent has to take a guess for what's coming. Also, back down 2 gets lots of frames, becomes +8 on block, deals extra damage. There's also the hit burst, which is a low, and if you block it, it's -15. And there's only one thing more I have noted here, which is oh, it's up. Up 1+2 becomes -4 instead of being -20. Victor's parry, how do you deal with it? So Victor has a parry which is back 2. It takes some time to set up, but it blocks everything that I can think of. I didn't see anything that I didn't block, so highs, mids, lows, grabs. And the only way I found to deal with it is to use an armor move. So the bot is gonna do a jab into the parry. and the armor move absorbs it and then becomes safe and deals damage through him. The other way to deal with it is you can use your eating edger to go through it. So if he manages to deflect something, he gets 14 frames and a guaranteed follow-up. I don't know the follow-up, but he can get hit off of it. If you run into the parry, you actually give him 2 frames, and if you trade with the parry, he gets 23 frames, so be careful. The other way to deal with it is just wait for it to end and slap it. But if he's being predictable with them, yeah, go ahead and throw your armor move. Victor minds if I forgot something about your character, please leave it in the comments. Peace.